Hey.
Still too strong.
Okay.
Still too strong. You wanna have one bowl of strong one?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
My name is Nick Lucy. I'm a diver, a divulger, an indulger, and I travel the globe in search of marine encounters, adventure, and a cold beverage. We want to share with you some of our favorite moments from season 1 of Into the Drink. From Costa Rica to the Turks and Caicos, Gamaya to Guadalupe, and Wakatobi to where the bleep are we. Pull up a bar stool and join me as we go Into the Drink!
I don't, America. I don't want local chicken fingers. The producer wants me to say the local flavor. I don't want local chicken fingers.
Making you look good is a challenge.
Right? This is what I deal with every day.
Yeah, it's good.
How's my chin from that angle?
It's a sign of a really good dive operation. When you come down into your spacious bunk, reserved for film crew.
This is the size we need, okay? Are you afraid?
Wow, I see veins and stuff.
Mama.
This is my last show. I just want to say thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna buy some nuts.
Whoop. Whoop.
After a couple days exploring, I began to see the Channel Islands less as islands and more as a mountain range. A dozen people could drop in and swim in opposite directions and all come back with totally different experiences. One way leads you down a gentle sloping bottom, another to the edge of an underwater cliff that plummets hundreds of feet below.
Have you ever actually done yoga before?
No.
I've never done anything.
I have two words for you: yoga and wine. Two things I never thought I'd enjoy, and certainly not at the same time.
Are you supposed to drink it after the yoga or before?
We will actually have a very tender moment, you and I, because your head's gonna be on my rear end.
All right, cool.
Yes?
Yeah, see, you just gotta know how to talk to a broad, right? You gotta be polite and whatnot. I'm on my best behavior.
It's too late.
Wait, so are you saying that you want me to not be polite or you want me to be polite?
I just want you to be you.
Now you opened a can of
Be
worms.
careful what you wish for.
The first spot we went to was Mary's Place, probably the most popular of the island's dive sites. Right off the bat, it was clear why. It was a beautiful collection of deep fissures and mini canyons, and dramatically vertical walls that sank straight into the abyss. The quiet desolation of Pigeon Key was equal parts a relief and claustrophobic. To live this way at first seemed unimaginable. And then, in the quiet of the water under a bridge, I was reminded that it's our adulthood that changes us. Kids are kids no matter where you go.
Should I roll these up? No, keep them down?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Give it, Andrea. Here.
So happy to get my clothes wet. Thank you, Gail. Oh, look at these. Thank you, guys.
Until these moments come drifting.
The biggest mystery of all showed up, tucked away on a dusty shelf in a late-night cantina. A bottle of something with a label that was obviously homemade. The contents were intriguing. Twigs, leaves, sticks, roots, and blades of grass, all combining to create a putrid bottom-of-the-bayou brown. Giffity, it was called, and that was all they were willing to tell us. Half a shot was all their conscience was willing to pour. Giffity just grew more enigmatic the longer we searched, mostly because of the first rule of Giffity. You do not talk about Giffity. It was just too tempting to resist investigating.
No more sorrow, no more dying.
But this meant going deep into the jungles of the mainland,
Never grow old,
where I was going to need more than just luck.
old, in a land where we'll never grow old.
Welcome. For more information about dive training, go to PADDY.com.
I'm going as Braveheart this Halloween. I'm all ears.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably get snipped pretty soon myself. That's what I'm doing, guys.
For 20 years.
This is why you tune in every week, people. Because a few cocktails later, I convinced Nelson that you, the viewer, were worthy of being let in on the Cayman Islands' most highly guarded secret. For the few of you who know Cayman Islands diving well enough to ID this site and think you can go snatch a barrel with your buddies, don't bother.
So what's the secret to that stuff not getting pinched off the reef?
We have to keep on moving it around. About every week we secretly go and move it, and we have to move it at night.
In their never-ending quest to find new and creative forms of pain and humiliation to inflict on me, the producers of Into the Drink hatched their latest plan. Why bother to slowly introduce Aaron to the sport of rugby when you can just stick him in a match in front of hundreds of spectators?
Ew.
Did you ask permission?
If you keep your voice down, we don't have to. If you want to make the music loud, charter the whole boat.
Do it once if you can.
Feeling groovy.
That felt like 3.
This was 3.
Ow!
Definitely.
Did you get it? How do I look?
No, it's bright down there. Plus, I want the sharks to think I'm cool.
For the rest of my days, I am never going to be able to fully articulate this. I've played on stages in front of thousands of people. I've witnessed the birth of my child. But I have no emotional point of reference for how I felt when that first shark appeared out of the blue. Everything about me went still when I came out of the water. And then something else happens. Awe turns into addiction, and you can't seem to get enough.
Well, guys, there's a few things you should probably know.
Welcome.
I'm afraid of spiders and being alone.
You don't by any chance see big spiders at all, do you?
I found a spider today in my BC, which is more proof that they're coming for me.
That spider right there?
Did you find a spider in your BC today? No, exactly. I bet you didn't either, did you, Nick? So I know I'm gonna get home, open up my BC, and there's gonna be a nest of poisonous Costa Rican spiders in it.
There's nothing in here at all about them. There's nothing in here. Which it strikes me as almost a conspiracy. Like there's something that Christopher Baker does not want you to know about spiders in Costa Rica. That's what's concerning me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. Would you like me to get out of the way?
Go ahead. Hey, little guy. Come here. It's okay, Daddy's not gonna hurt you.
There we go. Got him. Got him. I got him. There you go.
We go diving. We go diving.
It's finally gone Section 8, just so you know the camera guy's gone nuts.
Oh, God. I see that.
Oh.
It's like 2 softballs in a mesh bag.
Start slinging food.
How you feeling, Nick?
I'm suffocated.
How's your chest? Bill, how do you feel?
I'm
Relaxed?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
You practicing safe diving, Aaron?
Well, I just, I don't know where this tank's been. You can never be too careful.
In the beginning, there was Bill. And it's hard to imagine that only 40 years ago, Costa Rica's oceans were virgin territory, but that's all Bill needed to hear. I don't know if it was the youthful eye of someone far younger than his years, or the fact that he's got more dives here than anyone on the planet, but over and over, Bill was pointing out creatures great and small that I had missed. It was as if he knew each of them personally. By now, he probably does.
This is very serious. I can't sit still. Anyway, how was your day? What's going on?
It was good.
Yeah, good.
Up to now, it's been great.
It's been.
Shut your yappa, kid. And scene.
ScubaPro.com. Deep down, you want the best. Go to Backscatter.com for all your underwater photo and video needs.
Long into the evening, Bali never let up. It had a relentless energy, and you could feel it pulse in the air. I felt like a newborn, all my senses pushed to the point of overload. Something inside me was either beginning or starting over. I was born again. And it was just the beginning. Bali was my conversion, but I was about to get baptized in the outer reaches of a place called Sulawesi, on the edge of the Banda Sea. I was ready. I wanted to drown in the joy of going deeper into the middle of nowhere. I wanted to get lost. I wanted to draw closer. Get inspired. Be mystified.
That's gonna be one tasty pig. I got dibs on the butt.
If I had to pick one place from the last year that I go back to off the clock before anywhere else, it would be Fiji. And I don't know that there's any one reason that stands out either. Maybe it's the lush tranquility, the deep sense of community, or the fact that they don't have that many spiders. Or maybe it's because the people of Fiji understand me better than just about anywhere else I've been.
Everything's like, when I dive, everything's changed for me. Like,
apparently we've got a little bit of a cane toad population in Fiji, that's correct?
That's correct.
How big is this?
That's 50 kilos.
I say you can fill it. 62 minutes.
I reckon he can do it in 52 minutes.
68 minutes.
Oh, toads, I guess.
Can you do it?
Yeah, I can do it.
You're not getting cold feet, are you?
No, I got it.
Are you ready to roll?
I was born for this.
Go.
The cane toad was brought over to combat the cane beetle, which was destroying the sugar cane.
Toad.
Unfortunately, what they didn't realise was that the cane beetle actually fed on top of the sugar cane.
Toad.
And the cane toad is a bottom feeder.
I got two over here.
Cane beetle on top, cane toad on bottom. They never met.
More over here.
You know, they destroy all the natural wildlife on this island.
Looks like the mother toad.
They don't have any predators on the island at all.
They have one now. His name is Travis Madison.
First night in Fiji, the cane toad came to me in a dream and said, "You will gather my people. I will plague this land no more."
We do have a referee. Ladies and gentlemen, Mitch.
Closed captioning provided by Gun Barrel Gold.
The world's largest community for divers on the internet, scubaboard.com.
You know, I'm on the island for just one more night. I normally wouldn't make this forward, but I gotta tell you, you are beautiful, and I would love it if you'd come out with me tonight.
Oh yeah, it's so on.
I'm getting hot and bothered about the prospect of filming one of the ugliest fish that swims, or rather crawls. Within Cane Bay's top-notch staff of dive masters was not only the one person on St. Croix most likely to find them, but also my favorite new leading lady. When is the last time somebody came up to you and used the pickup line, hey, maybe you could show me your red-lipped batfish?
When was the last time I talked to you?
Is it any wonder why I always fall for the cougars? Seriously.
You're doing good. Yeah,
Can you feel the chemistry, people at home?
Yeah, all right.
Things are looking good for me.
Yeah, they sure are.
So it's a date?
It's a date. Water temperature's pretty warm, so you don't need a whole lot in the way of protection.
And scene. Wow! I could have called the trip a rousing success at this point, but I still had one more promise I needed to keep when we got back to Providenciales. There was no way I was leaving without getting back to hang out with a few new friends. At the Edward Gartland Youth Center, volunteers are busy with the influx of kids who have been displaced from Grand Turk. Many of these kids lost everything in the hurricane, their homes, their toys, all of it. But you would never know that by looking into their faces. There's not an ounce of sadness anywhere to be found. Just the joy of being a kid and knowing you can beat me unmercifully at any game we play.
I think I'm gonna play this.